but my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Haddon was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in. The Bible tells us that silence is golden, but my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Haddon was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me. Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he had to sell everything in his house. And payback is coming. The Bible tells us that silence is golden, but my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Haddon was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me. Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he had to sell everything in his house. And payback is coming.
To this day, to this day, to this day, Ldbc. This is your boy. You're live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show live. Man, oh man, oh man. Wow. Man. Oh yeah, this is gonna get a little real today. The Bias for Balance podcast show, starts earlier each Sunday morning or each Sunday, whatever. Because people are saying, "Hey, coach, come a little earlier." But again, I'm gonna check the turnout, and if not, more than likely, I'll probably go back to my normal time of, go back to my normal time of 9 o'clock. You know, yep. Sports talk with TJ in the god doggone building. Stand up. What's up, man? What's up? We finna get in here. We finna make these people uncomfortable today. We finna make them real uncomfortable today. We gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk. And it is what it is. Yeah, it's time to cook. It's time to cook. Um, we're definitely gonna have some discussion, man. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about Wilder. We're gonna really gonna get into Devin Haney. We're gonna talk about the whole situation with Devin Haney, and just how how ridiculous it is, y'all. I got so much that I really just want to go in on. Um, yeah, man. So y'all come support, show your love. It's just three people in here. Okay, UK people now. UK people. Y'all, I done gave y'all about 2-3 weeks. I done gave y'all 2-3 weeks to kind of, hey, I changed my time, but I'm gonna go back to 9 o'clock, man. I'm gonna go back to 9 o'clock if it ain't what I think it ought to be, and y'all just gonna be shit out of luck. But okay, so this whole thing. Let's start off with Devin Haney. Let's start with him. You know, I heard the most asinine and the most ridiculous thing under God's hot sun. Okay, I heard that. Devin Haney is compromised because of the Ldbc. Devin Haney he's not going to be the fighter that he should be if he is effing with the Ldbc. Well, I done heard it all now, y'all. Damn. Guys, I've heard it all. And I guess out of some of the narratives that has come up, with the Ldbc, I guess this has got to be the most dumbest thing. First of all, you had Devin Haney. He go in there, and the man go in there and he dominates this fight. Dominates. I'm talking about a beautiful performance. Dominates it. But then you got these weirdos. He didn't knock him out. He didn't knock him out. Devin Haney didn't knock him out, so he's going to get beat by Teofimo. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. Folks, I'm a boxing fan, but I just don't want to talk to boxing fans. I'm a boxing fan, but I truly, honestly don't want to talk to boxing fans. I just don't have a lot to say. I don't even want to. Some of these guys, I don't even want to debate with you. I don't want to have words. I don't want to do anything. I just don't want to talk to y'all. Because I start saying, come on, you can't be a boxing fan and be this damn stupid. So we deduce that Devin Haney is gonna lose to Teofimo Lopez because of one damn fight. Because of one fight, y'all. Like seriously. Can anybody, has anybody studied the sweet science anymore? Anybody? Anybody studied the sweet science? I'm gonna give you an example. Floyd Mayweather struggled with Jose Luis Castillo. Ricky Hatton got him out of there. What did Floyd Mayweather do to Ricky Hatton? It's the dumbest thing. Oh, well, Devin Haney couldn't even knock out a 40. And by the way, he's 38. He couldn't even knock out a 40-year-old Yuriorkis Gamboa. Couldn't knock him out. So, yeah, he definitely, he definitely won't be able to get with Teofimo Lopez. He won't be able to give Tank Davis no problems. Like, really? He not? We can sit and talk about the triangle theory all damn day long. But we got a lot of weirdos, man. We got a lot of weirdos. We got a lot of huckabucks. We got these guys in the sport of boxing, and it's like, damn, so what now? So Devin Haney now is damned if he do and damned if he don't, and the only reason why he is because he black. Listen, let's just go ahead and let's just get that out there real quick. The only reason why Devin Haney is damned if he do and damned if he don't is because he black. Deontay Wilder, damned if he do, damned if he don't. I'm just sitting here, I'm looking at, fights, and I'm looking at fight breakdowns, and, I'm sitting here like, okay, dang. I don't mind people having their opinion, okay? I don't mind people having their view. See, that it's nothing wrong with your view or having a view, but if your view always entails you putting down the black fighter, well, I mean, there's a problem with you. There's a problem with you. Right? Tay Tay Brown, Dark Truth, Sports Talk with TJ, Reggie the Tree. There's a problem with you if all of your views entail putting down a black fighter. That means you probably caping. You're not caping for the black fighter, of course, or you're racist. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? So, I mean, Devin Haney turned in a masterful performance. We've seen Vasily Lomachenko, go the distance with people, and he was praised. Devin Haney go the distance with Yuriorkis Gamboa, and, well, what happens? You got the whole damn boxing community on this man's ass. And what did he do? He simply won a fight against a tough veteran. Because now everybody's saying, oh, man, he fought a bum in Yuriorkis Gamboa. Well, whoa. Okay, Yuriorkis Gamboa is a bum. Wow. I've heard it all. Yuriorkis Gamboa is a bum. No, Yuriorkis Gamboa can still beat quite a few fighters, even at age 38. He still can beat some fighters. He just can't beat the likes of he probably couldn't beat Teofimo Lopez, I'm pretty sure. He can't beat Devin Haney. Got beat by Tank Davis. But I'm pretty sure that Yuriorkis Gamboa can still fight on a pro level. Okay? Seriously. MMA, I don't know why. It's kind of like, man, I'm going to tell you a story, MMA. I'm going to tell you a story, man, and this is crazy. It's almost like, man, it's like you sitting there and you having fun. You in a group of people, and let's say if it's, you may be one of the few black people in a group of non-blacks. Okay, let's just say white folks. You sitting there, you guys, you're having fun, and I swear before my name is the coach, a white person will ask you, okay? The white person will ask you, they'll say something, hey, with you being a black American, they'll say that. They'll start it with that. And I already know it's about to be some bullshit. I already know it's about to be some bullshit that I don't want to hear. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to discuss. Okay, it'll already be some BS that I don't want to talk about. And, and I be cutting them off like, nah, man, listen, I don't want to talk to you about that. I don't have nothing to say. Why are you trying to get me to speak on black issues? It's a rhetorical question. You already know what I'm going to say to it. Because they want to get into an argument to try to tell you that your talking points are a little bit overboard. Or, they want to tell you that your talking points are just not right. Your talking points are just exaggerated. That's what they really want to tell you. They want to tell you that your talking points are exaggerated. And see, I know that this is going to hit a nerve. This is truly going to hit a nerve, but I don't really care if it hit a nerve. I don't really care about that. Because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay? The talking points that they're going to try to tell you are the talking points that we've been talking about for years. That, unfortunately, there's a difference between blacks and whites. It just is. Or they see us as different. And it's funny because I get along with everybody. Okay? I got my best friend. One of my best friends is Irish. First guy I ever fought in the amateurs. And I swear, we beat each other to a bloody pulp. And to this day, him and I, we still good friends. We best friends. And, him and I, we don't have the race discussion. We don't talk about none of that, man. We chill. We go do our thing. We chill. But non-blacks, they always want to, harass black people with questions about black issues or, police brutality. They want to ask you this stuff. And it's like they know what you're going to say. But they do that because they want to argue with you about some stuff, some political stuff. And it's like, I'm not sitting here trying to do this. So now we get into the world of sports. Listen, everybody, you sitting here, MMA, Marcus Bell and Tay and Reggie. Guys, we sitting here, we thinking, okay, these are sports. We just going, your fighter can beat my fighter, or my fighter beat your fighter. That's what we thinking. Nah. These people, man, they got to interject the race. Okay, here's an example. I use a really good example. Okay? If you're looking at this fight, let's say if you look at the fight, let's take Floyd Mayweather versus Ricky Hatton. Let's take that fight. Okay? Before the fight starts, everybody, you can say, hey, I'm going for Ricky Hatton, I'm going for Floyd Mayweather. After Floyd Mayweather went in there and knocked Ricky Hatton out, Okay, if you get in there and say, well, Floyd Mayweather is trash or Floyd Mayweather is garbage or I don't like Floyd, why? Let's just say if you ain't know nothing about the boxing game, you just saw the guy knock out Ricky Hatton. Let's just say that. And he go in there and knock Ricky Hatton smooth out, and you still don't like him, but you don't know nothing about him, you're probably almost a racist. It's just like people don't know nothing about Al Heyman. Never seen Al Heyman. The man ain't never gave an interview. I've met Al Heyman. I've met him in person before. The man ain't never gave an interview. The man ain't never talked to anybody. Pete, you don't even know how his voice sounds. I know how he sounds. But people don't like Al Heyman. Why? Why don't we like Al Heyman? What's the reason behind us not liking Al Heyman? Hey, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. That's one of my athletes. One of my athletes I try to keep up with. But yeah, what was I talking about? Okay, you know, and it's like, you sitting here and you really, 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 you just want to enjoy the fights, and somebody got to interject race. Or you go to a channel. I'm going to tell you, when I first started looking at this boxing thing, one of the first channels I looked at, because I didn't know any better, I just wanted to know, I just wanted to hear boxing talk. So I looked at this one channel, and I think the channel's still around now, channel called Thunderdome. So I'm looking, and I'm listening to just boxing talk. I want to hear people talk. And I sat around, I'm listening, and I'm like, dang, it just seemed like every fighter that he talked junk about, they black. I said, I'm gonna give it a chance. Let me see, let me look at these next couple of fights. And so I started looking at I'm like listening, and I'm like, it just seemed like every single fighter that he talked shit about is black. And then it was a community of these people that talk junk about black fighters. Well, then, I run across Blood Boxing. I run across 78 Sports TV. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. These guys, they praising black fighters. Wait, that's kind of unusual because you don't see that. Well, back then it was 78 Fight News, and then that channel got taken down, and then he started 78 Sports TV. But, it's just like they were praising black fighters. Then I noticed all the videos about blood boxing in 78, and that told me everything I needed to know. And I'm like, okay, even here in the boxing community, we can't even be safe from this racism. We can't be safe. Like, it's people running around here sitting here saying that, yeah, okay, well, the Ldbc, they this, they that. Like, I even heard a video, man, somebody saying that the Ldbc is responsible. Like, we messing Deontay Wilder up, we messing up Devin Haney. How the hell are we doing that? And we're promoting these guys. We're promoting these guys. Like, y'all don't think that Devin Haney, Daddy Bill, got his best interest? Y'all don't think that? Y'all don't think that? Like, do y'all not understand that, Bill Haney done made his son a millionaire? And to the people that's criticizing Bill Haney, have you ever had $1 million at your disposal? Bill Haney got millions of dollars at his disposal. Man, look, y'all just don't know, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I'm looking at a video of Bill Haney, man. This dude just pulled a wad of money out of his pocket, man. Like, it had to be about 20 G's in his pocket, and he just flipping that money around like Bill Haney made his son a millionaire. Crazy. Crazy. And I'm going to tell you, I know why Deontay Wilder rock with us. Listen, man. Deontay Wilder, I've reached out to Deontay Wilder behind the scenes, and Deontay Wilder, I had to ask him something important. Do you know Deontay Wilder responded to me? And not only did he respond, but he took his time. And he responded to me. And I'm sitting here like, okay, I didn't think he was going to respond. I didn't think that Deontay Wilder was actually going to give me the time of day. But he did. He did. I mean, Deontay Wilder responded. He point blank, he said, hey, he responded. And I'm not going to discuss, what we talked about or what he told me. But I tell you what, to Deontay Wilder, it's definitely for his people. This man probably get thousands of DMs all day long. And I've DM'd this man 6 times. And do you know all 6 times he's responded to my DMs? That's Deontay Wilder. That's Deontay Wilder. That's who he is. The man care about his fans. Man care about his fans. He care all about his fans. In the midst of it all, as he would say. But so what do y'all have against the LDBC? Like, think about it. Think about it. Okay, and I don't know. We got probably even a few LDBC people, the LDBC haters right now, that's probably listening to the stream. I know, and if not, it will be. What don't y'all like about the LDBC? I mean, explain. What don't y'all like? See, y'all don't like the fact that we got sick and tired of things how they used to be. We got sick and tired of being called the N-word. Monkeys and apes and all that stuff. We got sick and tired of being called monkeys and apes. And so we band together. Organization, black men, we band together. We stayed on code. Okay? And now we're the most talked about organization in boxing. Y'all can say all you want to that the LDBC don't run boxing. You can say this, look, I tell you what, boy, everybody got LDBC in the title, don't they? Everybody and their mama put LDBC hashtag in their title when they want to talk junk about us, because they know when you put that hashtag in the title, they know when you put the LDBC in the title, they know that people are going to come to that. They know that people are going to watch that. Okay? They know people will watch that. They know people are going to look at that. That's why. Devin Haney is a dog. He went in there and fought beautifully. I mean, the man showed so much restraint. So it showed a lot of patience. I mean, the man jab was on point. Devin Haney combinations, he did, do some stuff that Floyd Mayweather would do. And it's like people don't even want this boy to emulate Floyd Mayweather. Why? Why don't y'all want him to emulate Floyd? I never understood that. Why would you not want him to emulate Floyd? Floyd is the most successful boxer in this era. Why? Yeah, Tay. Fury is a cheater. King killed Delphinius Delphus. Boy, that was hard to pronounce. He said, Wilder need to sue these mofos so quick. This is ridiculous for these people to look over this without investigating. Yeah, you know what, though? It don't matter, man. Boxing, this has everything to do with race, okay? It is, man. Listen, man, had that been Tyson Fury being wronged, they would have investigated this. They would have been calling Deontay Wilder all kind of cheaters, all kind of lazy, a-holes. They would have been calling Deontay Wilder everything in the God's hot son, okay? There wouldn't have been no reprieve. But see, Deontay Wilder, trust me, okay? He's got an ace in the hole. That's all I can tell you. He got an ace in the hole. And I mean, Deontay Wilder got a smoking gun, okay? And he's just waiting. What Deontay is going to do, it's either going to be Fury is going to give him that third fight, but if Fury decline to give him the third fight, all the evidence is going to come out. And I'm talking about proof. Not just, Wilder having accusations, no, it's going to be proof. Okay? It's going to be proof. There's going to be proof that Deontay Wilder, but see, even if Deontay Wilder give concrete proof, you're still going to have these people, they're still not going to acknowledge what happened to him. The gloves look suspect. I don't know about Mark Breland, okay? I don't know about that. I don't believe Mark Breland did anything. I'm more suspectful of JD's. Okay, I'm more suspicious of JD's. Okay, not really so much Mark Breland, but I am, because Mark Breland really, he was the guy in the background. He was the guy in the background, wasn't doing much anything. Mark Breland was just the guy, But JD's, yeah. JD's had a lot of influence and JD's had a lot of power. So, I mean, it is what it is. Okay? I'm more suspicious of JD's. Oh, hell, man. Hey, man, that's the brother A Weapons, man. Y'all subscribe to A Weapons. Shoot. A Weapons in the building. What's good, Coach? Peace in the entire chat room. King of Delphinius Delphus. This was attempted murder, plain and simple. Those gloves were tampered with. Well, yeah, clearly we see that the gloves were tampered with, okay? The gloves were tampered with. The man was hitting Wilder with a knuckle. Now, A bare knuckle can put a dent in your head. Okay. I don't know if Fury could put an egg weight in the glove. I don't know. But then I'm not gonna totally rule it out. Okay. I'm not gonna totally rule it out because anything's possible. Okay, anything is possible. I mean, hell, you look at the whole Louis Resto case in Panama Lewis. They managed to get those wraps in the glove, or they managed to actually get the padding out of the glove. They managed to do it, and the commission hadn't changed in years. Okay, it hadn't changed in years. So yeah, I believe Tyson Fury could have did it. I'm more convinced that Tyson Fury he was hitting Deontay Wilder with two bare knuckles. The first glove, the right glove, had the padding gone, and the second glove, he moved the glove down in his hand so he can swing his punches and he can hit Deontay Wilder with his bare knuckles with the left hand too. So literally, Deontay Wilder was getting hit by literally two bare knuckles. I think his bare knuckles did that. Okay, I don't think a weight was in the glove. I just think the glove was much too like if there was something at the end of the glove, it'd have been hard, man, for him to throw those punches with an egg weight in the glove. But I think he was hitting Deontay Wilder with complete bare knuckles. Okay, and a bare knuckle can dent your head. If somebody hits you in the head enough, ask some of these MMA fighters, man. Okay, it's been a couple of dudes in MMA that's done got fractured skulls and done got their heads caved in, got their jaws dented, done got the side. It's guys in MMA that's got that done because they getting hit with them gloves. Tyson Fury, I mean, cheats. That's what he do. That's what the man do. He cheats. He cheat. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. I'm not even going to sit here and say that he did do it. He cheated. It's on camera. It's on camera. But I think Deontay Wilder, he's going to come out with his stuff. He's going to come out with everything, and then it's just going to be a wrap. But Bill Haney, I'm going to tell you something. Bill Haney is a smart man. Okay, even Kell Brook came and talked to the Ldbc. Even Kell Brook. Okay, even Kell Brook talked to us. So that should tell you right then and there that the Ldbc is doing stuff. Okay, to say that Devin Haney shouldn't, be talking to us, or to say that Devin Haney or Bill Haney, we're ruining Devin Haney. Well, that's just, again, that's the dumbest shit that I've ever heard. It's stupid. It's stupid because y'all want to say that because y'all don't have access to these people. Hell, I've talked to Bill Haney. I've talked to him. I've reached out, and he responded. It's crazy, man. Almost everybody in the Ldbc has had a chance to talk to Bill Haney. Everybody. And you know what? He's a stand-up dude. He's a stand-up dude. Why in the hell would I not, promote his son and push his son? And we doing it for free. We're not paying Bill Haney. Bill Haney not giving us anything to actually talk to about his son. No, we do it because we fuck with Devin Haney. We fuck with him. That's why we talk about him. Because Bill Haney is that guy. He's that dude. Mr. Shelton, A. Weapons, Renee Vitale. Bill Haney is that dude. And I respect Bill Haney. I respect Bill Haney. Okay? I mean, this man, what he done for his son at 22, the man's son is a millionaire. Some of you dudes can't even pay child support for your sons. And you got people running around talking about, man, well, Bill Haney need to go. Bill Haney need to go. He need to go. Why? Why he need to go? Y'all say black men ain't never with their kids. Bill Haney with his kid. Done turn his kid into a millionaire. What you mean his daddy need to go? That's why I say, man, I don't like talking to boxing fans. I just don't. I can't do it. Okay, Weapons, is Crawford Brook fight next week? Yeah, I think it is, man. I think it is next week. Kell Brook kicked it with us. I think it is next week. Bill Haney is the dude, and Deontay Wilder, we'll talk about him. I'm really appreciative of Wilder, man. I really am. And people don't understand, man, how much money Wilder has really just given up, man. People don't understand. It's been a lot of money, man, but Wilder chose to stick with his people. Wilder chose to stick with his people, man. I mean, Deontay Wilder could have, had a lot of endorsement deals. I mean, a lot of different endorsement deals, but Deontay Wilder took a stand. He took a stand, and I admire him for that. I told y'all I've spoken to Deontay Wilder about 6 times behind the scenes, man. Listen, man, I was shocked that Deontay Wilder even thought enough to respond to me. And then, now on top of that, what I did was I gave Deontay Wilder a motivational video, man. And y'all know on my channel, I make these motivational videos. And Deontay Wilder told me, I know who you are, and I heard that video. And he said, man, listen, I want to thank you for that. And see, me, I didn't think Deontay Wilder heard that video. I didn't think he heard it. It was a motivational speech to Deontay Wilder. I never thought that he heard the video, y'all. Deontay Wilder, not only did he hear the video, he was like, man, I know who you are, man. I know who you are. And he said, thank you, man, for making that video. Seriously. Seriously. Like, he said, man, thank you. I appreciate everything that you say, the kind words. He said it. And I'm like, whoa. He said, and, I done seen some other videos that you put out there about me. I done seen some other videos. And he said, Coach, man, he said, you're a real one, man. He said, Coach, you're a real one. He said, thank you. And, I'm sitting, it's crazy. And I see what you do in the community. I see what you do in the community. What? How you know? What? Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Stud up. My boy Combo Breaker 99, man. God, dog. Combo Breaker 99 always support this channel, man. And, man, he coming on at 6:30, man. So, we got a little thing in the MMA community where we got time slots, man. My boy Combo Breaker will be on here in an hour. He says people have a lot of criticism for a 21-year-old boxer who shows more skill than some of these 30-somethings. He's growing a technician, not a KO artist. Yeah, I agree with that, man. I think some of the criticism of Devin Haney was just because he associates with the Ldbc. I'm just being honest, okay? But they're going to criticize him anyway because he's a black fighter. And I know people they don't want to see that. They don't want to understand that. But, folks, it is what it is, okay? Devin Haney's a good fighter. Oh, snap. What the hell? The African sci-fi scholar studying up. Oh, God. Dang! What? I'm choked up. Combo Breaker and African sci-fi scholar in the same day? Oh, snap. Shout out to the African sci-fi scholar. I can't get it out, man. Studying up heavy in that super chat, man. Showing support to you, bro. Hashtag Ldbc. Hey, man, thanks for that, man. Thanks for that. We definitely we got super chats going for my girl Love Patra. She's a black MMA fighter, and she damn good, man. She pretty good. We definitely trying to support the sister, man, because she don't have a whole lot of support. So yeah, man. So that's where my super chats go to, man. I support fighters. I support fighters that need it. So appreciate you, man. That was awesome stuff. Wow. Thank you too, Combo Breaker 99, man. And y'all stood up, man, for Combo Breaker 99. Dang. Oh, man, Gucci Kid. Everybody used to call Eubanks Senior weirdo, and he needs... Yeah, and his son's a millionaire. You see what's happening? They used to call Eubanks Senior... Yeah, they called him a weirdo. They said he was stupid, but guess what? His son's a millionaire. His son is a millionaire, multi-millionaire, man. I have a problem, and sometimes I used to almost think I had to change my position with Kenny Porter. I had to change my position. I had to, because when I really started looking at what Kenny Porter was doing for Sean and who Sean Porter was as a man, I had to change my position on Kenny Porter. And I took down a lot of videos, man. And this is funny, man, because I reached out to Kenny Porter, man. And this is no lie. I reached out to Kenny Porter. The Porter Performance Center, and I left him like a ton of messages, man. A lot of messages. And I told him that I apologize, man, for, criticizing you as a father and for what you were trying to do for your son. And I took the videos down. And it's kind of crazy because Kenny had seen one of my videos, and it was a video that I called Hustler. And he thought it was funny, man. I don't know if y'all remember that video that I did off New Jack Hustler. Y'all remember that video? Did anybody remember that New Jack Hustler video? Kenny laughed, man. He was laughing about it, man. And I told him I was sorry. I took the video down. And I told him I apologize. And, Kenny Porter, man, imparted some wisdom. And he said, man, he said, Coach, and this was probably about, I don't know, this was a year ago. He said, Coach, I'll tell you this. He said, what I do for my son, people don't understand what I had to sacrifice for my son. He said, people don't get it. He said, man, it was times, man, I wasn't eating and Sean was eating. Yeah, man, African sci-fi scholar. I took the video down, though. I just have another found respect for Kenny Porter. I do. And he said, man, it was times that I wouldn't even eat. Sean would eat. You know, he just said I sacrificed my life to get Sean the way he was. And he said people just don't understand what happened to me. People don't understand the hardships that I had trying to get Sean the way he was. He said I went without. Kenny was even talking about, man, how even his clothes, man, he was wearing the same clothes and he just didn't have money to do anything with. And he stuck by his son. And I get that, man. I get that. And plus, Kenny is a black father. He's in his son life. He's been in his son life. And when you have those kind of fathers around in boxing, I had to respect. And I apologize. I apologize to him. But Kenny he thought the video was funny as hell, man. He thought it was funny as hell. And he know why I took it down. I said, nah, man, it's disrespectful, man. And all the Kenny Porter videos that I put up, the ones that I can find, cause I got so many videos, I just took them down. I just took them down. It was the right thing to do. But man, Combo Breaker 99 and African Sci-Fi Scholar, boy, they stood up heavy today. God dog, Marcus Bell done stood up. Marcus Bell stood up in the super chat. Man. See, y'all be thinking I'm crazy, man. Y'all think I'm crazy. Look, when people come on here and anybody give a super chat on my channel, it's a big deal, man, because the thing of it is, you didn't have to do it. See what I'm saying? Even if it's a penny, I'm going to show love. A penny, $100, $5. It's just something you didn't have to do, man, because, I give this money out, man. I give it out to these fighters. And I do it because I know that these fighters, they need it. And Marcus Bell, man, and even for guys like Marcus Bell, man, $1.57 is like $150. For people like George Page, when they give $2 and $3, that's like $300 for them guys, man. And that's why I'm so appreciative when those guys do anything. I'm appreciative. Combo said by the end of the show, man, Loveth. Okay, we're going to get it to her. It's going to be split between Loveth and then it's another fighter named Larkin Dash, because they struggling financially, man. But I'm going to give the majority of it to Loveth. Loveth's going to get the majority of it, man. And then what's left over, I get that to Larkin. Because she actually do got a significant other, but they both they struggling, man. And you kind of want them people to have some groceries, something to eat. But I'm going to give the bulk of it to Loveth, man. So, yeah, man. Definitely Loveth going to get the bulk of this. Because I know the agreement me and George Page said we were going to do, we're going to, kind of split it up. But I'm going to give her the bulk of it. So at least, we're going to get a logo patch on Loveth. Okay, y'all. I really want to continue the show. Let's talk about, I guess, some of the facets of the Ldbc, okay? And speaking of super chats, people seem to think that the only reason why we do live streams is to get super chats, and that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you what I found out about people, man. It's like the more that you do, okay, the more that you do, and the more that you don't ask for, the more that people think that you're manipulating people. Like, I don't know, Combo Breaker 99, have I ever called you behind the scenes and asked you to do anything? Like African Sci-Fi Scholar, did I say, please, African, do this? I've never come on here and said, please do anything. I've never done it. But for some reason, they think the Ldbc is here. You know the reason why people, and this was some of you haters, man, that really, really, really want to do the thing. Y'all don't like us. Y'all don't like Devin Haney or Deontay Wilder because they deal with us. No, y'all don't like them brothers because they black. Y'all don't like them because they black. And, y'all are worried about us receiving a super chat. Well, it's just people will fuck with us. I guess they find value in what we're doing. They want to support us. They want to motivate us to keep doing it. That's why. I mean, you ought to ask the question, why don't people on your channels even give you super chats? Like, why don't they do that? Why don't they think to do that? Why would they? I mean, you have to really think about that for yourself. Okay? We're going to get into the WMMA talk, or the talk now, okay? All right, my girl Randa Quiet Storm Marcos. I'm going to see if I can get Randa Marcos back on the show. She got a fight, and I got a lot of lineup coming up, man. I'm working on getting Shannon Knapp on the show. Shannon responded to me, and she said, I'll be glad to interview with you. She said, but you gotta set it up through my email, and so I gotta finish going through that to get Shannon Knapp on this interview. I want to get Randa back on here. Denise Killhouse want to come back. Janae Hollowpoint Hardy want to come on. Like, they want to come on. So, I got some stuff to do. So hopefully I can get Randa in sometime this week before she go to wherever she got to go to fight. Okay, guys. Randa Marcos is fighting a fight that's favorable. But Randa Marcos, she's got to win this fight. Okay? The company, they're giving Randa Marcos another fight. She's fighting against Karato Murata. It's going to be a tough fight, y'all, for Randa Marcos. Well, okay. I put it like this. Randa Marcos can win this fight, okay? This is a fight that she can actually win. And it's a favorable fight. But the UFC, they're trying to venture off into the Asian market. They really want to venture into that market. And they need this girl, Murata, okay? They need this girl, Murata, and I think that's her name, Murata. They need her to look good, okay? They need her to look good. And so, Kanako Murata. So who better to put him in there with Randa Marcos? Randa Marcos, actually, she's a tough competitor, okay? She's a tough competitor. The thing of it is, man, you don't know what version of Randa Marcos that you're going to get that day. You just don't know. You just don't know. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm checking. Let me see. I get to rambling, man. I got to be paying attention to y'all, too. It's simple. People spend money on the shit they Ramesses Suiting the Third up in here, y'all. African sci-fi scholar. I've watched the Ldbc be unprovoked, attacked by a lot of people. It means that we're doing the right thing, especially in the cesspool that is the internet. Yeah. And you know what? We're not even talking about them, man. They be talking about us. So that's the crazy thing. Breaking news: Felice Herrick is starting an OnlyFans page filled with her feet videos. I believe it. You know what? But Felice Herrick is a freak, man. And I tell y'all, man, I DM Felice, man. I told Felice, I said, girl, I said, you crazy. I said, you real crazy. I said, but if I was in the Tiny Women, I said, Felice, I'll holler at you. Man, Felice Herrick, man, she said, huh? Really? Seriously, man. And I'm like, oh, okay, she took me seriously. Hell no. Like, okay, and we're going to talk about that in WMMA relationships, man. We're going to talk about that when we get to the relationship part, because it's going to be funny, man. It's going to blow y'all mind. But, okay, so Randa Marcos has to fight Kanata Murata. I'm messing this, Kanako Murata. Okay, she got to fight this girl. Okay, Kanako Murata, she's a big strawweight. She's a big strawweight, and she's another Asian fighter. And the UFC, they really want to get these Asian fighters because these Asians, they will get behind their fighters. Okay. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I think this is a fight that Randa Marcos could actually come in and dominate. She's got people on her resume, but the only loss that she suffered was against Rin Nakai. Now y'all remember Rin Nakai? That's she like the real like bodybuilder type model type. She real thick, and that's the one Miesha Tate beat up on. And she was in the UFC for that one fight, lost to Miesha Tate. They got rid of her, and she beat people like Angela Magana. Like, okay, everybody beat Angela Magana, and she beat the best other person on her resume is Emily Ducote. So that's the extent of your resume. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that Kanako Murata can't win. She could. She could come in here very well and beat Randa Marcos because Randa been getting beat. She's been losing lately. But it's not who Randa Marcos. It's not that she's losing. It's that Randa Marcos is losing to top fighters. Okay. She's losing to the toughest fighters in the division. Guys, let me go ahead and tell y'all. Let's really do a breakdown of who the hell Randa Marcos been fighting. Like, Randa Marcos really been fighting a bunch of dogs in that division. Okay? She fought Leslie Smith and Mighty B. And she also fought Miesha Tate, too. She fought Miesha Tate, too. But I'm going to tell y'all, man, straight up, okay? Randa Marcos been fighting a lot of people. And Randa been catching. Randa done won some fights, and Randa done caught some beatdowns. Okay. Randa Marcos is 10-9. Now people say, "Oh, that resume sucks." It sucks. Well, I look at that as Randa hadn't really been finished, okay, that often. She's only been finished twice. Look, this is Randa Marcos' resume. There are no easy fights for Randa Marcos. She fought Mackenzie Dern. She fought Amanda Ebus. And y'all know Amanda Ebus been beating the hell out of everybody. She fought Ashley Yoder. She fought Claudia Gadelia. She fought Angela Hill. She fought Marina Rodriguez. She fought Nina Anzarov. Okay, I mean, she fought Alexa Grasso in a close fight. She fought Carla Esparza. Guys, this woman ain't had no easy fights, y'all. Like, seriously, this a hell of a resume. She fought Courtney Casey. She fought Karolina Kovacevic, Jessica Panay, Rose Namajunas, Felice Herrick, Tisha Torres, Justine Kish. Guys, do y'all know that 70% of her damn resume have been against fighters who were within the top 5 at some point in their career? Have y'all noticed that? Like, have y'all noticed that Randa Marcos been fighting against top competitors? I mean, honestly, let's just forget the fact that, okay, she got 9 losses, but let's look at who she losing to. She's not losing to, she's not losing to people like, well, who did this Kanako person lose to? She's not losing to people like I forgot, I just said who she lost to. Okay, hold on. I'll tell you who she lost to. God dog. Let me see. Okay, so Randa lost to Justine Kish. Okay, she lost to Rose Namajunas. She lost to Jessica Panay. Okay, now she should have beat Jessica Panay ass. She lost to Karolina Kovacevic. This was before Karolina Kovacevic got knocked the hell out by Jessica Andrade. Jessica Andrade knocked that ass out. Like, kick-ow, knocked her out. Okay? She lost to Courtney Casey. Courtney Casey is actually pretty good. She decent. Okay? She losing to top damn fighters. I don't even understand, man. Okay? She lost to Alexa Grasso. She lost to Nina Anzarov. She tied with Marina Rodriguez. She lost to Claudia Gadelia. She lost to Amanda Ebus. She lost to Mackenzie Dern. Now, y'all tell me on that resume. Y'all tell me if she got an easy ride on that resume. Please tell me. Okay? Please tell me. I want y'all to tell me. I mean, has Randa Marcos had a tough has she had an easy walk in the UFC? Has she had an easy walk in the UFC? I'm trying to tell you. Randa Marcos done had it rough. And Randa got to fight she got to take the tough fights. These are tough fights, and I'm talking about back to back to back to back. I mean, I can tell you, man. If Randa Marcos had a chance to fight some of these weak opponents, yeah, her resume would be much better than what it is. But see, people don't understand. Randa Marcos been taking fades around here. And this is a fight that I finally feel confident that Randa Marcos could actually win. This is a fight. But, Randa Marcos got to come in here with her game. She got to come in here with her game because this Yanaka girl, she's big for a strawweight. She's a big strawweight. And that could be problematic for Randa Marcos. It could be very problematic. So what does Randa Marcos do? You beat her with skill. You beat her with the experience that you have. This ain't Mackenzie Dern. This ain't Rose Namajunas. Hell, there's nothing that this Kanako girl can show you. There's nothing that she can show you, okay, that you ain't already seen. Nothing. There's nothing. Randa Marcos got to come in there and she got to have that kind of attitude. She got to use her experience and she got to do what it is that she does to beat this girl. Because see, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know how much longer the UFC they're going to allow her to just be in. I mean, she lost to Ren Nakai. That's Ren Nakai got dominated by Miesha Tate. Okay, that's who she lost to. It is what it is. The UFC trying to get into that Asian market. Okay, well, they want to. You can't blame them. They're trying to make some money. But the best person on her resume is Emily Ducote. And then she got to win over Angela Magana. I mean, hell, Angela Magana? Everybody whoop up on Angela Magana ass. Everybody whooping Angela. Those ain't no real wins. I'm going to tell y'all. I think the UFC think Randa's a mark. Randa might be looking at this as an opportunity. But I think the UFC think that Randa Marcos is a mark. And they're thinking, okay, let's get this Japanese girl. Let's get her some work. Let's get this Japanese girl a win in the UFC. Let's get her a legit win in the UFC, okay? And her first win can be over Randa Marcos. Yeah. I think that Dana White, they're making a huge mistake in putting her in there with Randa Marcos. Okay, I think they're making a huge mistake. And I think if they're trying to hype this girl and get this girl winning, Randa Marcos isn't the person that you should put your fighter in there. Not the fighter you trying to hype. Because they're underestimating Randa Marcos. Randa Marcos gonna come in there, she's gonna whoop this girl ass, and it's gonna be all she wrote. I'm going to watch more of this girl fights, okay? I'm going to watch some of these fights that this girl got. It's a risky fight. Wherever you put it at, it's a risky fight for Dana White in the UFC. It's very risky. And, of course they want this girl, Murata, to win. Of course they want her to win. Why wouldn't they? They don't want Randa to win. Randa, what, 34? They don't want Randa to win. Of course they don't. They don't want Randa to win. They don't want her to win, y'all. That's just what it is. So Randa gonna have to go in here and spoil this thing. She gotta spoil this for these damn people. She's gonna have to go spoil it. That's just how that is. The UFC, they're going to want to push this Asian fighter. They're gonna want to do it because this means money. And then if she can get to the top, you got her, you got Yan Janan, and then you got Jean Malay. Those will be your 3 top Asian fighters right here in the darn UFC. You know that they're going to try to make some noise with that. Okay? Yep. Well, I don't know. Probably, a replacement. Yeah, okay. I see it as this, though. Okay? They still want to push this girl. They want to, because it's good. It's a really good decision. It's good business. They don't really have a lot of successful, like, Japanese female fighters. Not a lot of them. They don't have a lot at all. And if this girl goes in and actually, I think it's bad. I think Randa beats this girl. How about that? I think Randa beats this girl. I think they want to push in the Japanese market. I think they want to. Okay? Livia Renata Sosa is a beast. Okay? And I think Livia Renata Sosa would have beat the hell out of her. Okay? I'll say that. But replacing her with Randa Marcos, I don't think that's much better either. I think either way, this Kanata girl, she gets her ass whooped. But we'll see, because it's going to be a short notice fight. Man, there go my man Roger Allen, and the God dog going to be able to... Roger, that's my homie. That's my homie, man. Roger is my homie. That's an OG. Yeah, that's the man that got me the interview with Valentina. Hey, listen. Sometimes you got to know somebody, man, to get these interviews. And I'm lucky to have known Roger Allen to even get an interview with Valentina. Lucky to have known, man. Valentina, she's still pissed off at Eric, though. I told Eric don't rush her. I said, Valentina, I ain't rush you. It wasn't me. I ain't rush you. She got pissed. And I told Eric, I said, Eric, you can't rush her, man. She a perfectionist. She got OCD. Valentina do got OCD. She do. Man, look, I can tell it because I got OCD. Valentina OCD as hell. Like, could you imagine, man? Could you imagine if you told Valentina, hey, Valentina, I'll be there to get you at 7 o'clock and you come at 7:01? Man, Valentina might rip your damn head off. You said that you'd be here at 7:00 and you're here at 7:01. When you get in the car, the doors are gonna close and no one can help you because I'm mad. You're late. I can see Valentina doing that too. I can see that. Well, could you imagine, man, if Valentina invited you over to dinner and you late? Like if you like 30 minutes late to Valentina's house for dinner and she invited you, and let's say Valentina just cooked all this food, she might be pissed off, man. And she might be liable to get one of them damn guns and slap the hell out of you, pistol whip your ass for coming so damn late. You said you'd be here at 7 and it is now 7:15. You're late. You're late. And you better have a damn good excuse too why you're late. You better tell Valentina, like, hey Valentina, I got in a car accident. My shoulder fell off. Valentina, I'm sorry. You better have a damn good excuse. Because if you don't, I think Valentina rip your head off. I think Valentina would rip your damn head off. And rightly so, she should. I'm just playing, I'm playing Roger. Hey, could you imagine, now you could be late to Amanda Nunes' house. Amanda probably ain't gonna care. You know what Amanda would do? You know what Amanda would probably do? She'd go, more food for me, more food for Nina, more food for everybody. Amanda ain't gonna care. She'd get in that little dusty ass RV and drive away. You be late to Amanda crib, man. Amanda ain't gonna care. Amanda be late. Amanda Nunes be late, man. Yeah, what make you think she gonna come? I mean, man, come on. Come over to Amanda's house. Amanda Nunes might tell you to cook the food yourself. Like Amanda, I thought we supposed to be eating, Amanda. I thought we supposed to be eating, Amanda. Amanda be like, oh no, well, yeah, I thought about it, and well, Nina didn't want to cook. Nina didn't want to cook, so you make the food that's on the table, and then you'll just give to us right now. I could talk about houses I would never eat over, man. It's a couple of fighters, man. I'm sorry, man. If they invited me to dinner, I'd be like, hell no. Now, okay, Maureen Raynaud invited me over to dinner, I'd be there. I bet Maureen cook a good dinner. Hell. Aspen Ladd said come to dinner, hell no. Aspen Ladd might have twigs and bushes and leaves and that shit. Hell no. I wouldn't go to no Aspen Ladd dinner. Ain't no way I'm eating anything Aspen Ladd put up on the stove. Heck no. Aspen Ladd probably ain't got no stove, man. Aspen Ladd probably gonna get a campfire. Aspen Ladd gonna get a campfire, man. Take 2 sticks and rub the sticks together, and then try to make the food hot. Man, hell no. Hell no. I'd be frustrated eating with Aspen Ladd. Ronda Rousey, nah, man. Ronda Rousey kitchen probably smell like feet and ass. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'll go to Ronda Rousey's house and eat anything, man. Marcus said the closest thing you get a meal from Amanda is a bag of popcorn and some water.
How you gonna explain this?
Who we got?
Coach Shelton Harrison. They
God,
never be no Tim Harrison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen.
Let's close out another one.
Another one bites the dust. Roger Allen in the god doggone building, man. Roger Allen, boy. Him, Marcus Bell, all of y'all good at math. All of y'all good at math. I tell you that. It's closed out. We're going to hook Loveth up. Loveth is the girl. Definitely. And Loveth, she going to get the bulk of it, man. I'm going to give some of this to Larkin Dash too, man, because Larkin Dash struggling financially. She's a Bellator fighter. Shout out to my man Roger Allen in the god doggone building. Roger Allen, stand up. African Sci-Fi Scholar, stand up. Okay. Combo Breaker 99 and Marcus Bell, stand up. That's what I'm talking about. Combo said, man, he needs somebody to wash their hand 4 times. Yeah, man. Yeah, you need a gas mask. I don't know. I don't think I eat, man. Megan Anderson cooked some stuff. I don't know. I'd probably be like, nah, Megan. Nah, hell no. I don't want none of that, Megan. Roger said it's a team effort, man. Man, Roger, man, I appreciate it, Roger. Appreciate it, African Sci-Fi and Combo Break and Marcus Bell. Y'all made it. Y'all made it happen. Hootie hoo! But we closed it out. We closed it out, y'all. That's what we do. Bullet Closure. Dang, Stamina gave you a new name, Bullet Closure. God, dog. Man, Roger, man, doing things, man. He doing things. Hey, speaking of Valentina, man. Hey, Roger, yeah, man. Roger shared with me, though. It was crazy, man. that Valentina is like the 17th fittest female athlete. Wow. Isn't that something? Like, Valentina Shevchenko, Sports Illustrated, 17th most fittest athlete. Damn. Damn. I tell you, man, Valentina is a star now, y'all. I think y'all should know that now. Valentina Shevchenko is a star. Wow. She's a star. Like, folks, do you guys really understand, like, now, why people, they're inadvertently now, they're going to want to call her out? Like, they're going to want to call her out? Like, they're going to need to now. Yeah, this came out on February the 6th, okay? And it's a magazine, Sports Illustrated. And Valentina was ranked number 17, okay? They got a list of athletes of who's the fittest. And Valentina was ranked the fittest women. I'm sorry, Valentina was ranked number 17th out of like a good cast. You know, like they got like marathon runners. A lot of marathon runners, man. Like they think marathon runners are like the fittest people for some reason. They got a girl that climb rocks, a rock climber. Yeah, you got to be fit to climb a damn rock, though. I ain't gonna even lie. They got a girl playing water polo. Ooh, yeah. They got a girl that does what's the name? But I don't care about them. Let's go to Valentina. Simone Manuel. Now I do follow Simone Manuel, swimmer. Yeah, Simone Manuel is a beast. Okay, let me see. 17. Valentina Shevchenko. Let's go ahead and read what it says. They don't call the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion Valentina Shevchenko bullet for no reason. The 5'5", 125-pound fighter earned her nickname because of her speed in the octagon, and she continues to prove why she is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. On February 2019, Shevchenko will look to extend her 4-0 record in the flyweight division and defend her belt against Caitlin Chikagian. Well, this is before she fought Chikagian, and she whooped up on Caitlin's ass that day. Yeah, Valentina, the 17th fittest female fighter in the world. Wow. Amazing. She's throwing those kicks. I told y'all, Pavel has a plan. Pavel has a plan. Pavel Fedotov has a plan. You know, I keep telling y'all about that. I keep telling y'all. Misty Copeland, Misty Copeland, Misty Copeland water polo too. Is she water polo? Man. Oh, we got Robert Henry in here. Man, Robert, I've been looking for some savagery, man. I was pissed off the other day, man. I was pissed off, and I said, let me listen to some savage WMMA fan. And who did he go off on? Claudia Gadelha. I was happy as hell. I was happy he went off on Claudia. I'll tell you why I was so happy about that. Because, man, Claudia Gadelha lost that fight, and she didn't have to lose that fight. That's the thing. That fight was hers to win. And she could have won. Claudia Gadelha could have won that fight. Could have won that fight for real. Crazy. Wow. But I needed some savagery, and I got it. Okay, I got it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Man. I got my savagery, though. I did. Miss Jennifer Abel. Shields is number 3. Really? Oh, Abel Mahari in the building. What's up? Faster. Oh, yeah, Misty Copeland. Okay, hell, Roger, y'all got that shit. Faster than a speeding bullet. The master Valentina Shevchenko. Yep. I tell you, Valentina is whooping everybody's ass. Okay? You know what? Let's do a segue before I talk about the rest of my program. Let's do a segue. Let's talk about Valentina. I've talked about Markos. I've talked about Wilder. Let's talk. You know, I don't know why so much hate for Valentina. I think it's because Valentina messes with the LDWMMAC. You know, I think, Valentina is cool with us. You know, she cool with us. She came on here, gave us an interview. You know, I don't know why people just can't accept the fact that Valentina is that good, y'all. And they hating. You know what, man? The Think of it is, man. These people, they want Valentina status, but they're not willing to do what Muay Thai Valentina did to be famous. When Valentina was fighting Muay Thai, when she was fighting them matchups, man, she wasn't making a whole lot of money for that. Valentina fought because of the love of the sport, man. She fought because of the love of the sport. She fought because she loved the sport. She wasn't making that much money. She was fighting them bouts, man, and over there, she got cheated a couple of times, man. She was fighting those fights, man, because she wanted to be in there. She wanted to learn the arts. She took the time to study her craft, man. And the girl is still learning her craft. She's still becoming better at her craft. See, these fighters, they don't want to do that work, man. They don't want to do that grind work, man. They don't want to go in there and learn how to take them damn beatings in the gym. Valentina had to take some lumps, man, to get to where she is. She had to take a lot of it. She done had some setbacks. Everybody think that Valentina just had this storybook career. No, Valentina Shevchenko has had setbacks in her career. But Valentina Shevchenko did what was necessary to be who she is now. And so you got a lot of these fighters. You got your Jillian Robinsons. I like Jillian. She fights well. But they don't want to buy their time. They don't want to buy their time. They don't want to do the work necessary. They want to go right to the top, and they want the recognition now. But see, they don't want to be Muay Thai Valentina. They don't want to be that fighter. They don't want to be the fighter that came into the UFC that had to fight, up in another weight class because they ain't had your division. See, they don't want to be that Valentina. That's the Valentina that was hungry. She's still hungry now, but that was the Valentina that was hungry. And see, that's what Lauren Murphy, they don't get. That's what Roxanne Modafferi, they don't get. They don't get that. That's what they don't understand. That's what, Macy Barber, they don't understand. Sabina Mazo, I think she understands. I think Sabina Mazo really get it. Okay? I think Sabina Mazo legit, I think she get it. And that's why Sabina Mazo be grinding so damn much, man. Every time you turn around, the girl's at the gym, she grinding. I'm trying to hit up for an interview over here. She said, Coach, I'm in the gym. I'm shocked she even answered the damn phone. She said, Coach, I'm in the gym, but I'll hit you back when I get out the gym. And it's like, damn. Okay. Damn. Like Valentina is doing it like that. Valentina over here doing it like that. Like, see, Sabina's doing it like that. Sabina Mazo, I think she get it. I think when Macy Barber come back from this injury, I think she gonna get it. I think Mackenzie Dern finally does get it now. I think she get it now. And Mackenzie Dern is finally starting to do the work. But I don't think the young guns like the Jillian Robinsons, or the Macy Barbers, I don't think they truly understand what it takes to be that good. I don't think most of the division understand. Because these people, they put other stuff sometimes ahead of fighting. Valentina, if it interfered with her fighting career, Valentina didn't do it. If anything interfered with Valentina's career, she didn't do it. Y'all notice that? It's always been about the fight to Valentina. It's always been about the fight. This girl done fought in some of the most shittiest organizations that you can think of before she was even, popular. She did all of that, man. All of that. With little to no recognition for the wins that she got. Little to none. But she just wanted to fight. She just wanted to be, she wanted to know everything there was about the fight game. And she loves to fight. Like, that's her thing. That's what she does. Thing of it is. Yeah, Markos. I guess if that's his opinion, BJ Johnson at the end of the day, that's the brother. That's the brother BJ, That's his opinion, man. I like my brother because he got an opinion, I like the fact that he have his opinion. I think Jillian can't mess with Valentina. I think Valentina is she too far advanced for that division, man. It's too far. You know what? I think Valentina would have competition if she went and actually if she fought against the Bellator flyweights. I think they would offer more competition. I don't think they beat her, but I think that they would still offer some resistance because, love Bellator or hate Bellator, they flyweight division full of killers. They got some killers in that damn division, and they got some killers that they'll call Valentina out in a minute. They ain't scared. But you got people in this division, they want to do everything but fight the people they supposed to fight to get a title shot. And then when these people are there and they're, in position to fight for a belt, guess what they do? They don't even call out the champ. Guys, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Never. Never. Now I can see if you're new into the division, if you're brand spanking new. I can see if you don't want to call out the champion for your own reasons. I get that. I get that. I get it. I get that that's, like Sabina Mazo, she not calling out Valentina. She knows she's not ready yet. She not. But I think 3 more wins, Sabina Mazo will be thinking, okay, maybe it's my time now. Which I don't blame her. But right now, y'all, you know what Sabina's doing? You know what Mazo's doing? She grinding, working, getting better. Every day, getting better. But you got these other, you got the Rachel Ostoviches, man. They so worried about, showing their crotch instead of actually, learning how to fight. It is what it is. You got people like Roxanne Modafferi that they so interested in being Goku and shooting fireballs instead of, really getting in there and doing what you got to do. You got people like Macy Barber, they talk a good game, but they're not in there doing what they got to do. You got Andrea KKK Lee. They talk a good game, but they're not in there doing the work that's necessary. They're not living and dying and breathing this stuff. They're not doing it because they don't have that intestinal fortitude to actually go and do that. That's why. That's why Valentina has what she's had. That's why Valentina's a multimillionaire. That's why she has everything she has. Because she was actually willing to go do that stuff that these people, they don't want to do. Have you noticed too that in that division that the people, if you're good at one thing, that's what you're good at. These people, like, they're not progressing. I'm telling y'all, the only fighters who I see actually in the 125-pound division, in my opinion, that I think that they're getting better by fight. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this straight up. Right now. The fighters that I honestly think are getting better. Okay. After every single fight, let's start off in the flyweight division. Okay, we'll start off in the flyweight division. Okay, we're gonna definitely start off with Sabina Mazo. Okay, we're gonna start off with Sabina Mazo. Shout out to Ernest Richardson in that damn super chat. He said, what'd he say? Ostovich got to get the boot. Yeah, man, come on. Yeah, it's enough is enough, man. Rachel Ostovich, man, she been around too long, and she ain't doing nothing, man, in the company. I mean, she look good, but that's all, man. That's all it is. And what is it about these girls from Hawaii, man? I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I want y'all to look at her, and I want y'all to look at the girl Anaba, Rachel Ostovich and Anaba. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. They take the same photographs, y'all. They take the same photographs, and y'all know what photographs I'm talking about, man. Like, they take a photograph, and they want you to see what they got. They want to show you all their stuff. They want to show you what they coochie look like. They do, man. All these girls, they take the same photograph. And it's like, okay. Like, I'm gonna tell you the young guns in the division, man, that's doing what they supposed to be doing. Like, you got Sabina Mazo, who I don't understand why she not ranked after beating Justine Kish. She came from behind and won that fight. And Justine Kish could beat a lot of these damn girls. Why Sabina Mazo not ranked right now, I don't know, okay? You got Jillian Robinson. She's getting better every fight. You got Viviana Rojo. She's getting better every fight, okay? And really, honestly, guys, to me, those are the young guns, in my opinion, they're getting better every fight. And they want it. They don't care. They're not afraid. Now, I don't think none of these young guns, I'll say Mazo is working hard. But then, I think Jillian Robinson, they're not afraid to fight anybody. I don't know if her commitment and her work ethic is as much as like Mazo or Valentina in that aspect. I don't know. See, I don't think a lot of these people putting in the work that they say they're putting in. It don't seem like it. Okay, to me it don't. But you got some young guns. You got some young guns that they doing it big. Okay? Inaba. No, it's Inaba. Show us a picture of Inaba. I think Ostovich is stamina. I think Rachel Ostovich definitely need to go. Like, man, look, I think Rachel Ostovich got a losing record, man. She got a damn losing record, man. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, enough is enough. I understand she look good. I understand, she know how to shake her booty. I get all that. And I know it looks good. It looks good to the simps. I mean, for a couple of years, I used to be mesmerized by her. But Not now, man. It's time for her to go. It's time for Rachel Ostovich to get her ass out. Yeah, I'll show you a picture, Annabelle. Hold on, man. I'll show you a picture. Yeah, Annabelle. Annabelle, come on, man. She be... Annabelle be... I'm gonna tell... Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. And a lot of these females from Hawaii, they do this, man. And Annabelle is another one. And I'm gonna tell you, man, if she's going on in the...
How you gonna claim
oh, here
this?
we go.
Coach Shelton Harrison? There never been no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen.
Valentina Shevchenko, the 17th fittest woman in the world. Shush is about to mess around and have 17 title defenses. There's levels to this game, family. Hashtag LDWMMAC stand up. This is Savage WMMA fan.
And go subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to the channel. Savage WMMA fan. Sumiko Inaba. Okay? I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, man. Almost every last one of her pictures. And you can go look. You go look at her Instagram. You can look at any picture she got. Okay? I'm gonna show you. Here, let's put her in place of Randa Marcos. And I mean, you know, she's an attractive looking Hawaiian woman. She is. But this is her thing. This is what she do. Okay? This is what Rachel Ostovich, and they friends. Her and Rachel Ostovich, they friends. I'm gonna tell you, man, when I saw this, I said, man, she got a lot of hope, she got a lot of promise. She can actually be damn good. But I started saying to myself, but good grief, man. Good grief. If she go along the route of Rachel Ostovich, guys, look, it's gonna be ass whooping city for her. I hate to say it, okay? It's gonna be ass whooping city for this woman. And well, you talking about somebody who's gonna get their ass whooped when she move up? She's gonna get her ass whooped. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. I'm with her though. You know, I'm with her. I stick it out. I see, you know, what kind of fighter she really is. You know, that kind of thing. I ain't gonna hate on her. I'm gonna give her a chance. But I'm just telling y'all what I'm seeing right now. What I'm seeing right now, I'm kind of a little cautious, a little bit. Okay, I'm a little bit cautious, but now I can't even find my damn picture, man. Forget it. I can't even find my picture. Her name is Sumiko Inaba. Janae Hollowpoint Harding. And see, people picking at Janae Hollowpoint Harding because of her resume. But I was telling everybody, look, Janae Hollowpoint Harding can fight. She getting better. And her fight on whatever day that was. Hell, I can't remember when she damn fought. But Janae Harding went in there, man. She looked good, man. She looked damn good. And, you know, Jessie Millet ain't getting knocked out too fast. Well, ain't nobody knocking her out. Janae Harding went in there and took Jessie Millet to school. Took her to school, damn it. You hear me? Crazy, man. Crazy. It was a good fight, though. But, you know. Oh, well, it is what it is. I can't find a picture. Get all kind of pictures all the time. Can't ever find them. That's the story of my life. Can never find the pictures that I ever look for. Jessica Ruiz looked good too. Oh, there it is. I got it. There it is right here. Okay, so look. If you take a look at the photograph, y'all, I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be funny at all, but, you know, these are the kind of pictures they take. And she makes sure that you get a good visual of your imagination. Okay, she makes sure. She do it, man. She do that. And it's like, okay, well, girl, you know, you want to be around Rachel Ostovich, go right ahead. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. But, you know, it's going to cost you in the end. It's going to cost you. I mean, y'all see when that fighter, somebody proposed that Joe Rogan fight this 38-year-old fighter. And it's like, man, Joe Rogan ain't going to take that. Joe Rogan like damn near 50-something himself, man. Joe can fight, but, you know, he fighting somebody 20 years younger than him that's been in Joe. Nah, man, Joe get hurt. Unless Joe can get his jiu-jitsu going. If Joe Rogan can get his jiu-jitsu going, then, you know, Joe, I think I don't know, Joe Rogan, I think he a black belt. Whole Rogan anyway. I think he a black belt. His jiu-jitsu is pretty good, man. So, I don't know. I don't think if your jiu-jitsu ain't good, I wouldn't be trying to challenge Joe Rogan. Not to a fight. But, okay. So, the last part of the program, we're going to talk about WMMA relationships. Okay, so, I was reading an article, man. And I'm going to tell you guys something. The article was damn near spot on, man, about WMMA fighters, them and their relationships and how, like, men that date them, like, people think that you have to be like this alpha male to deal with them, or this article was telling you that you had to be an alpha male to deal with them. I tell you this, man. Me personally, I tell you this. I've dated a female fighter. I've dated one before, and I'm like this. I'm from the old school, okay? I'm not finna let a woman tell me what I can and can't do, okay? Seriously. I'm not going to let a woman tell me what I can and can't do. I don't care if you fight. I don't care if you're the richest woman in the world. Me, I'm not letting a woman tell me what I can and can't do. In my house, it's the way I say. Okay? It's always the way I say. And people that date women's MMA fighters, this is what I've known. The ones that are beta males or submissive, they don't like that, man. They take advantage of that. I'm just telling you now. These WMMA fighters, they take advantage of that. They take straight advantage of that, and what they do is if they think that you are a simp, if they think that that's you, then they're going to actually find you, they're going to ridicule you more than respect you. I noticed that. Me, my personality, I'm an asshole. So this particular fighter that I was dating, she liked the fact that I wouldn't give in to what she always wanted. But, it's kind of crazy because a lot of them, you would think that they wouldn't like that because they're around that all the time. But a lot of them, they like to dominate men. They like to see. They'll give you a chance if you're like a sissy. Oh, sorry, PG-13 channel. If you're a weak-minded male, they'll give you a chance, but they'll sit and ridicule you. But seriously, from my experience dating a fighter, they don't respect men. They don't respect them very much. The ones that they're weak-minded, they're weak men, they don't respect them. Okay? That's what I've learned. Because, okay, so I dated this one chick, man. She was a fighter. Dated her. And I guess she thought that, she was going to try to tell me. She was going to tell me what I can and can't do. Like, she was trying to tell me, well, you buy too many hats. I said, so? Well, you don't need another hat. Now, a beta male or a simp male, he would have been like, yeah, well, my girl said I couldn't buy no more hats. All right. My girl said I can't buy no more hats. My girl. Nah, you crazy. There's no woman on the God's hot sun that's going to tell me what I can do with my money. And she told me, she said, don't you think you're getting a lot of hats? Yeah. I mean, you don't need no more hats. Yes, I do. It's my money. I'm going to go get whatever hat I want to get. And she said, so you don't think what I think matter? I said, no, not when it comes to my money. What you think don't matter when it comes to my money. I said, it doesn't matter what you really think when it comes to my money. I said, so I'm going to get you to understand that. And she said, well, most men listen to me. And I said, that's their problem. They listening to you. I said, do you think I'm going to listen to you when it comes to my money? That'll be a hell no. That will be a hell no. And, she ain't like it. But what was she going to do? She had to take it. She ain't like it, but you going to take it. Yeah, you going to take it. You know why you going to take it? You know why you going to take it? Because I said so. You see how easy that was to get her respect? Because, see, to get her, to meet her, she was trying to play hard to get. And I'm not one of those people. Like, I don't have time for a lot of the... I don't do the whole play hard to get. And somebody was telling me, Coach, could you make a video, man, on how to get women to talk to you? Look, man, I ain't got to do all that, okay? I don't have to do all that. Wait a minute. A guy named Willie James, bro, shut your old crusty ass up. Your mama crusty too, Willie James. Yeah, wait a minute, man. Willie James. Willie James, man, look. I bet you that guy. You know what? I can tell that you the guy that probably will pay somebody, okay? You the guy that will pay somebody to smell their feet. Sure you will. Sure you will, Willie James. I know you will. You will pay a female to smell her feet. Because that's the closest you can get outside the damn computer. Go, Willie James. Go, Willie James. Hey. Could y'all see Willie James at the party? You know, go, Willie James. Go, Willie James. Go, Willie James. Go, Willie James. Go. Go, Willie James. Go, Willie James. Go. Go, Willie James. Go, Willie James. Go. Okay, but anyway. So, okay, guy was saying, man, could you make a video, man, and tell you how you get women to talk to you? What, dude, it ain't no video to that dude. Either you confident or you not, man. Okay, and I'm sorry, you trying to date a fighter? They don't want nobody who ain't got no confidence. They don't want that. They don't want nobody. And, you know, and to me, I'm going to tell you how I met her, man. So, okay. I was at this gym, man. And I was hitting the speed bag, you know, and I'm pretty good. I know how to do like the speed bag tricks. I know how to spin on a speed bag. I know how to hit the speed bag with my fist, turn, hit my elbow on the speed bag, and turn back around and keep punching the bag. Like I know how to do all the speed bag tricks. So she came over there and she said, "Oh, okay. So how do you do the speed bag tricks? Like how do you do that?" So you know, I came over and I said, "You just hit the bag. You know, you let the bag. You kind of let the bag just kind of, you go slow at first because you got to get the timing down." And so she stood in front of me and she said, "Okay, so if you were showing me how to do this, then like move my hands." So I immediately picked up on that. I said, "Oh, okay." So I got real close to her and I put my hands, you know, I put like one hand around her waist and I started holding like her other hand and I started moving her hand on the bag. And she said, "You know, you kind of squeezing me a little close." I said, "I am?" She said, "Yeah, you are." I said, "Well, it don't seem like you mind." And she kind of looked. She said, "No, not really." So that was a test. You know, it was a test. She was trying to see if I was going to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I said, "Well, I mean, you don't seem to mind." So, you know, start getting closer to her and closer to her. And so she started laughing. So then she turned around and she said, "So this how you show everybody how to hit the bag?" I said, "No, I'm just showing you how to hit the bag like this." And so I said, "Look, let's just be honest, okay? Let me be honest with you. You already know how to hit a speed bag. You didn't come over here to talk about a speed bag." I said, "You came over here because you wanted to see what I was doing." And she said, "Well, I don't know what make you think that. What? I mean, you ain't all that." I said, "I am. I guess I am because you're over here talking to me. So I must be." I said, "You done been over here for 25 minutes. If I ain't all that, why you still here?" And so then she kind of just looked at me, you know. I said, "Yeah, I'm talking to you." See, you know, guys, look, I'm just not the doormat for no female. I'm just not. And I'm not about to have somebody tell me what I can and can't do. So basically, you know, she's sitting there and, you know, I told her, "Yeah, you came over here. I mean, come on. I know why you're over here." And so she said, "Well, you know, I just wanted to learn how to hit the bag, you know, how to hit like you doing." I said, "Okay." Well, so I kept showing her hitting the bag, slowing down. And so then she got behind me. Now this was crazy, man. She got behind me and she said, "Okay, so let me show you some grappling." I said, "Okay, jiu-jitsu. You want to show me some Okay, you want to show me some grappling?" She said, "Yeah." So, you know, we went down to the floor, you know, we started rolling. And she said, "Now I want to show you how to get out of a rear naked choke." I said, "A rear naked choke?" I said, "Okay, now you got to make this good." I said, "Now I'm going to let you put me in it, but," I said, "when I tap out, you got to let me go." She said, "Okay." So, you know, she put the choke on me and she ain't put it on tight, but I tapped on her behind. I tapped on her behind and she didn't let it go. And she said, "Well, I'm not going to let it go. I'm not letting it go." I'm like, "Well, yeah, why ain't you going to let go?" She said, "Cuz I want you to keep tapping out." So, there it is right there. There it is right here, okay? So, look, here go the thing, man. This is what happened. I was just myself. I'm an asshole. Okay, when I talk to females, I'm a literal asshole. That's my personality. I've been an asshole my whole life. Okay, so when it come down to, hey, you buying too many hats? Yeah, I know. It's my money. It's my money. Okay, and I don't know why dudes have a problem going up to females and just talking to them. I have no problem doing it. And like I can't remember who that was with me on the phone. Okay, I can't remember who that was with me on the phone. But I was in the grocery store. Same thing, man. You just talk to people. You get to you talk to people and ask how they doing. Yeah, a person will tell you. But anyway, the reason why I bring that up because a lot of these female fighters, y'all, they actually got confidence problems. Yeah, they do. They got self-esteem problems. Like they honestly believe that they believe in their mind, and I'm telling you this is true. Some of them believe in their mind that they're not good enough because they've been getting hit in the face. They got scars, and some of them really think that they're not pretty enough, like they're not attractive. Yeah, isn't that the damnedest thing? Seriously, isn't that the damnedest thing? Like some of these female fighters believe that they're not pretty enough, and I said, because when she was telling me this, I said, get the hell out of here. She said, no. I mean, I got scars. I said, and I don't even see the scars unless you point them out to me. Okay, so that was that. But if you date a fighter, if you date a female fighter, you need to be careful what you ask for, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you let's just say if you you do the kunsi kunsa and you do the kunsi kunsa well, a female fighter, they're not gonna take you leaving them. How about that? And they're more likely to stalk you, okay? They're more likely to stalk you, and they're more likely to make your life a living hell. I'm telling y'all the truth. Now, not all of them are like that, but they do have that personality because they're so used to dominating. They're so used to doing what they want to do, and so you turning them down, it's kind of almost like they can't take that. They can't take that. I'm gonna tell you, man. A lot of the fighters that y'all be like looking at, they know that y'all, what's the word? They know y'all pussies. They know y'all won't come up to them. I would. Hell, I talk to them like I know them. Hell, fighters I interview, I talk to them like I know them. I talk to them like I know them, like we've been cool since day one. And I say almost every interview I've had, the fighters either they're in one or two states. If they have to go, they really don't want to go. And if they get off the interview, they kind of still want to talk to me. They still want to continue the conversation. And not that I'm hitting on these people. I'm not doing that. But the thing of it is that how you approach a person and how you speak to a person, that dictates to how they receive you, and so they feel comfortable around you. MMA fighters, women, you're not going to do well with them if you're a simp. If you are like non-aggressive, if you don't speak up for yourself, they're going to run you over. And then they still going to make your life a living hell. I always tell people, you might want to think before you date a fighter, man, because they really got issues, man. They got a lot of issues. And sometimes you don't know some of the issues, but definitely, though, I'm an asshole. I'm a straight asshole. Oh, man, give me about 10 more minutes, combo. I'm going to get off. I'm a straight asshole. And so, to me, getting them to date you is easy. But see, if a healthy relationship is not. Because when they get mad, they want to fight. Like, I tell you, okay, I give you this, man. I give you this. Like, so one day, she got mad. You know, and I got females who friends, man. She got mad, and she called herself, wanting to, like, try to punch me. I'm like, you gonna, are you serious? You gonna punch me? And, she started trying to punch me. So, and female fighters, they not your average females, okay? They ain't finna throw no little slapping punches. They finna punch you. So, she punched me in the chest. I said, hey, that's the last time you punch me, okay? I said, now listen, I'm restraining myself. Now, if you punch me again or do something else, I'm gonna have to take you on through there. So she tried to punch me again. I grabbed her, took her down, and man, just held on the ground. But boy, when I tell y'all what happened after that, though, And I know the question that y'all really want to know. I know the $100 million question that you really want to know. Y'all want to know how's the sex. I tell you what, man. Female fighters, the sex is like crazy. Okay? The sex is crazy. It's crazy. And it's on a whole nother level. Okay? It's on a whole nother level, y'all. I'm telling you. Because when I took her to the ground, for some reason, that turned her on. Like, it's crazy. But it'll be probably some of the best sex that you ever have. But at what cost? At what cost? At what cost? Because they're mentally unstable. A lot of them are. Now, not all of them, but a lot of them, they are mentally unstable. A lot of them, they got daddy issues. Seriously, a lot of women's fighters, they got daddy issues. A lot of them do. And not all of them, but a lot of them, they do have daddy issues. And then, too, they have trust issues. And it's amazing that these people, they have trust issues. But if you're really aggressive toward them, then they'll entertain you. They don't even care how you look most of the time. A female fighter don't even care how you look. Like, have you ever seen some of these women's fighters? Have you ever seen some of the women fighters and they got these significant others that they with, and they look like the back of a baby's ass? Or they look like the back of a giraffe's ass. Have y'all ever seen some of them fighters? Like, you see them and you start thinking to yourself, dang, how did he get her? Well, because, man, they really, the female fighter, you gonna tell you what they look for. They're not necessarily looking to see if you're handsome. They're looking to see if you can be a protector and a provider. Like, I'm so serious. They looking to see if you can actually protect them and be a man. That's what they want. And a lot of times a female fighter, they will overlook looks. They'll overlook all of that, and they'll give you a chance. If you, are a man's man, if you're a man of your own self, they'll give you a chance. They will give you a chance to actually be with them. They will, because they don't have guys lining up to them. They have guys hitting on them, but they don't have guys that actually want to be that guy for them. They don't have that. And a lot of guys, they're intimidated by them. Me, I ain't intimidated. I don't give a damn who you are. I'm not intimidated. I mean, I've dated two fighters. And I won't even tell you, that even now in my 40s, do I have fighters who are attracted to me? Yep. Do I have them? Would I ever date another fighter? No. Because I know the kind of baggage that they bring. Okay? I know the baggage that they bring. They bring a lot of baggage. A lot of baggage. And domestic arguments, they most of the time turn violent. And so, me, I just don't want to put myself in that situation. I don't care how beautiful they are. But they don't care. They don't care. Female fighters, more than like, they'll give you an... And I know it'll be a couple of feminists that'll come in here and say, man, he's lying. He don't know. I do know. And I'm telling you. And it's not that you're a bad person if you're a fighter listening to this. If you're a female fighter and you listen to this, look, you ain't a bad person. Hell, it's just life. It's just life. It's just what you've been through. It's just what you've been, what you haven't had in life. So, of course, you're going to feel a certain way. And they're insecure, man. Female fighters, the majority of the ones they're insecure. I'm not talking about fighters that I've talked to. I'm talking about, like, the ones that I've dated. I'm not talking, so if I've interviewed with you, I ain't dated you, okay? I'm talking about, like ones that I've actually dated. Ones that I've got to know intimately. Like, they insecure. They really insecure. And I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you how I know when I start picking up on, like, this girl that I was dating. She was insecure. Like, it was crazy because it was a friend of mine. I've been friends with this female since we were kids. I was friends with this female since we were kids, and so she called, and she only called me like once every blue moon. And so she called and we started talking, and she said, George, she gonna get it. Remember, you got most of yours. She's gonna get like all of that. YouTube, they pay out. I get the YouTube payments probably at the end of the month, usually when I get them. And so I just send that any kind of PayPal money. She just get that immediately. Yes, George. Yes. I don't know why would I not send it to her? Why would I not send it to her? Why would you even ask me that question? I mean, you might have to explain yourself. Why would I not send it to her? I wouldn't raise money for her if I wouldn't send it to her. That's kind of crazy. Gosh, man, come on. I almost feel like you asked the question like I'm not gonna send it. Like, what the fuck? Yes. I don't think we want a Nina in your life. But yeah, man. But some of them are really, really, really insensitive. Like they're insecure. They're real insecure. And she got mad, man. And she said, "Oh well, who's that? Who's that B you on the phone with? Who is that?" I'm like, "Wait a minute. It's just somebody that I knew. It's somebody that I know. I'm from my childhood." And I found myself having to always try to explain things that's just normal things. Like I remember we was in the I remember we was in the mall. I remember we was in the mall, and I never forget it. Like, come on, we men. Like, what I'm supposed to do? Have a pair of blinders and walk straight ahead? Like, I'm supposed to walk straight ahead, and if I see some water buffaloes walking by, I mean, I'ma look. That don't mean I'm finna go like try. Oh man, going to the mall was like a death sentence. So I looked at her. I said, listen. I said, so and so. I said, look here, this ain't working. I said, this ain't working. She said, what? What you mean it ain't working? I said, well, it's not working. I said, you too insecure for me. I said, you too insecure. And I said, it's funny because all the chicks that you accuse me of cheating on you with, you're 10 times better looking than them. And then I said, you don't even think that you're good looking. You won't believe me when I tell you that you're good looking. You constantly telling me that you ugly, and I'm constantly telling you that you're not ugly. Okay, I'm constantly telling you that I'm into you. I'm not into them now. We want to bring some people into the family. We can do that. We good. I'm okay with that. But I said right now, it's just you. I'm into you. So I don't understand what your problem is, okay? It seems like you have a problem. And I said, this ain't working. Man. I tell y'all, boy. Combo breaker 99. That's the worst thing I could have did, because for 12 months, this woman stalked me for 12 months. And I can't lie to y'all. A couple of times she came over, she was looking good, and yeah, the coach broke down. The coach broke down, and I went and did it. Okay? I went and did it. I did. I went and did it. My goodness. And I know that just made the situation worse, but come on. When they stalk you, sometimes, man, they be looking good after they get done stalking you. She stalked me for 12 months, man. For 12 months. And this ain't no ugly girl combo. She not unattractive. Like, she's beautiful. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures of her. She beautiful. Like, well, no, I can't go do that. She beautiful. And it's like, she have dudes lining up, man, and she be telling all them dudes, no. But she crazy. She crazy. I mean, I'm telling you, she crazy. But it's not her fault. It's just stuff that she's dealing with over life, man. And I always tell people, I'm not saying like don't date a female fighter. You need to really know what you're getting into, and you need to talk to them, man. You need to have conversation. Make sure she's not on the cuckoo train. Cause if she on that damn cuckoo train, you are through, my friend. You are through. I'm talking about for 12 months, man. She stalked me for 12 months. 12. And it's not like a regular female stalking you as a fighter, man. So they already don't have any fear. They already don't have a lot of fear anyway. So they ain't afraid. And, if you have other females you're trying to date, them females can't beat them fighters, man. Them female fighters be whooping their tail. Them female fighters be whooping their tail, man. So you ain't going to try to fight them, and the women you with, they ain't going to try to fight them. So the female fighter, she can probably do what she want to do. Literally. Like, I'm going to tell you, man, this was crazy, man. I was chilling, man. This was like month number 10. Month number 10 when she was stalking me. I hanging with this one chick. Man, she came up over there, man. She pulled up hard. And she said, "Can I talk to you?" And I was like, we done already had our discussion. So the chick I was with, man, she said, "Who are you and what you all, why are you in his face? I don't understand. I don't understand. What you doing? What you doing? Wait a minute, you need to get off him." I said, "Yo, just trust me, stand back." She was like, "No, I'm not staying back. She can't come over here and do this and X and Y and Z." I said, "Listen, for your own safety, stand back. She ain't this little old girl. What's she gonna do? Man, look. Man, the chick I was with stepped to this fighter. Guys, she kicked her in the body, and then she took her down. It happened so damn fast, y'all. I'm sitting here like, whoa. Like, she kicked in the body, took her down, and then, had in a damn choke, man. I had to pull her off, man. I had to pull her off. And I'm sitting there like, yo, what the hell? What you doing? Like, man. So a female fighter, they ain't gonna care about. They gonna stalk you even hard. And when they be stalking you guys, they be looking good, boy. They dress themselves up, boy. And you do get weak a little bit. You do get you do get weak. You get weak. You get weak. I'm like, God, oh man, look at that. Look at that. And you do break down, but man, you got see what you got to do, man. You got to get out of the addiction, though. I mean, you got to get out the addiction, because if you don't get out the addiction phase, and it's mesmerizing, because a female fighter, man, they put it on you, man. They put it on you. They put it on you. They put it on you. But I started thinking too, man, because I knew that this was gonna start affecting my money, and I don't care if it comes to money and a female, I always pick money. I always pick money over any female, okay? And that's just something I got to tell y'all. Oh, Amanda Ebers, yeah, I wouldn't mess with her, man. My boy Justin Statham get cash, studding up. I'm finna get off his combo. He's studding up in that super chat. Yeah, man, Amanda Ebers, I can tell you right now, it's a couple of them, man, I wouldn't even fool with like that. I wouldn't even fool with like that, because you asking for trouble. I wouldn't fool with Amanda Ebers, because she looked damn near crazy. Karolina Kovacevic, nope, wouldn't do that. Nah, man, they look crazy, man. And I'm talking about crazy. And I'm telling you, one night, you just tell yourself, because when I felt like my money was getting impacted, see, I snapped out of it. I snapped out of it. Okay? I snapped out of it. Okay? I snapped out of it because it wasn't worth my money. And I told her straight up. I said, nah. And then, she kind of got the hint. She kind of got the hint. And every now and then she'll call me up. Like, for real. But she not stalking me anymore. And see, that's what we had to have an understanding. We had to have an understanding that you ain't finna come on here. You not finna stalk me. Okay? You damn sure ain't stalking me. Okay? You ain't finna make my life miserable. You ain't finna mess my money up. I had to make her understand. I had to make her completely understand what it was. Okay? This is where we at. Okay? Nah, you ain't finna stalk me. Okay? You ain't finna stalk me. It's just not going down like this. And I ain't calling the cops. Think about it. If you call the cops, man, they not going to take you seriously anyway. They ain't going to take you seriously. You know what they're going to do? They're going to look at you. They're going to look at her, and she beautiful, drop dead gorgeous. They're going to be thinking, man, was she stalking you? I wish she was stalking me. That's what they're going to say. So I learned how to handle that on my own. I've learned how to handle this stuff on my own, man. And I tell you right now, it's a good thing that you do. Remember, man, date a female fighter at your own risk. Okay, do it. Do it at your own risk. They'll date you. They'll date you if you have the wits about yourself. If you're confident, they'll date you. Now they'll date you too if they think you got something going for yourself, they'll date you. But if you're not confident, they're not going to respect you. They're going to run you over. They're going to run you over, and they're going to end up ruining your life too. It is what it is. See, you have to be strong-minded enough, because a female fighter, they'll go through every step. They're going to try to break you down mentally. They're going to try to get you physically. Okay? And when all of that fails, they just going to pull up on you. Okay? Female fighters will pull up. We ain't talking about regular, okay? We ain't talking about regular female. We talking about fighters. Okay? They'll pull up. And guys, you know, and I'm not saying this to be mean. So any fighters, I need y'all to understand. I'm not saying this to be mean, but I do understand though some of the stuff that y'all been through. Okay, I understand because, you know, I understand the lifestyle. Okay, I understand that background. I understand what happens. You know, because I've been a part of that lifestyle. Okay, I understand that lifestyle. Okay, so this is not your fault. But the thing of it is though, before you ladies start dating people, like normal people that really think the world of you, you got to make sure that you're mentally ready, okay, to deal with a relationship, that you can handle some things. First of all, too, you got to have some confidence in yourself. Okay? You got scars on your face. That don't matter. It don't matter because if a person they date you, they're going to date you. They're going to know what you are. Okay, ain't nobody worried about your scars, okay? They trying to get to know you. They trying to kick it with you. Trust me, if they hitting on you, they ain't worried about your scars. They probably worried about getting in your pants. But that's the subject for another video. That's the subject for a whole nother video. But, you know, for you dudes that y'all want to even give these women the time of day, y'all need to be careful, man. Y'all need to be careful because everything is not what it seems. They beautiful on the outside. They real beautiful. And they get in there, they beating people up, they doing everything, but y'all don't know some of the baggage, man. You know, a lot of these women, man, they got daddy issues. A lot of these women, they had to grow up in households where they had to fight. Some of these female fighters that been molested as kids, like, they dealing with a lot of baggage, y'all. A lot of baggage. And if anybody got that kind of baggage going on, you know, and if you're afraid to talk, y'all can hit me up. Y'all can always hit me up because I understand. I'm not ridiculing it. I'm just telling you, beware. Beware, okay? And with that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm signing off. I got to do more work. And I'm going to sign out with the king. King Deontay Wilder.
As if 400 years of slavery wasn't enough. From the womb as a black man, we was born to be tough. Lynched, whipped, burned was the thing of the past. But to this day, jailed, raped, gunned. How long will it last? As if Malcolm X and MLK wasn't a must. As Eric Garner, Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin all died from, well, just being us. Dark like molasses, black like the night. United we stand, together we fight. Fighting for Ahmaud Arbery and all of the others. Tell me why y'all killing all our sisters and brothers to this day? I don't remember a time when none of my people did anything to you people other than work hard and try to be equal. Now y'all mad at protesters and riots? We showed you nothing but peace. We done being quiet. To this day, to this day, to this day.
To this day, and finally.
Silence is golden. But my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Hatton was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in the improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove. Something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket referee and a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in just to stop me. Proverbs, the 6th chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole. even if he had to sell everything in his house. And payback is coming.
Go to the Brother Combo Breaker 99 stream. He's starting now. Love all y'all.